Alright everybody, welcome to the Wednesday Night Scrims, hosted by me, SnowBack. Sorry for the delay tonight. Had to get a couple sub-teams in here. Other than that, switched over to OBS. Hopefully stream runs definitely a lot smoother than it used to. For some reason, Streamlabs, as of doing a couple updates, was completely lagging out my processor like no other. So, couple updated graphics for all my new social media shit like that. Pretty much same old shit, different day. And hopefully we get as much action as we normally do on stream. And let's see what our first plane line is going to be tonight. In about 20 seconds, we'll figure that one out. Hopefully we get something going across the mainland. Pretty good on that one. What's up, Glitch? Sorry, I had to pull my chat up. And let's see if Avery is in the chat this time. Alright, so first plane line of tonight. It's going to go from military all the way up to Kameshki. So definitely not the best of lines, but it pretty much gives everybody, I guess, all the different kind of options that they can think of. And for some reason, it does look like one of the Shreddit members on my screen, top right corner. I'm guessing it's just my game. Looks like they're glitched out on Spawn Island up there. What's up, Huntress? I don't think I've seen you lately, but I've also been playing more third person lately. Alright, so first people jumping onto the plane looks to be Prism. From what I could tell, they are headed toward the ferry pier area. And we have a whole bunch of people jumping out as soon as the plane touched the mainland. And does look like maybe one or two teams are heading Pachinki. So, what I say week after week, I love Pachinki battles. What's up, Avery? Alright, so only one team gonna go to Nova. That's actually pretty fucking surprising. Let's go over here to Melt of Power with the U7. Thank you for the follow, Courtney. So, there is one thing I'm doing this week that I haven't done in the others. I'm actually streaming to one extra platform. Trying to jump on Mixer just a little bit, see what that's about. So we're going to be live streaming to 7 platforms every single week. Hippie's going to get knocked right there by Dave with the SKS. And Don trying to lay some shots into Dave with the fucking, I believe that was a Scar. So I just updated my emulator sound settings to the HD shit, and definitely not used to these sounds. That Scar sounds absolutely nasty. Let's go ahead and dip out of here. Let's go over here with 8DP. I believe one of their members already went down. And I believe that's a second one. So that one's going to go to Shadow. And I'm going to go ahead and go over here with Skrilla. So it's going to be Team 7 and Team 1. Let's see who they are up against. That's going to be Shreddit. So Eve is just going to be in the next building over from Skrilla. And you're also going to see Lethal just in front of him, jumping over the broken wall. Cheek's going to get a knock right there on... Went a little too fast in the kill feed. Immortal and Harvey going to be back a little farther from Skrilla. Not really too much Skrilla can do right here. Don't think they're going to have a chance to retreat, so the only option right here is going to be pretty much battling this one out. So you can see him going back and forth in front of the window, trying to get some kind of angle right there. And Lethal's actually backing off just a little bit. In comes, what was that, a nade? And that's actually surprising. Unless that was a flashbang, I did not hear anything right there. So Eve's going to get a nice knock right there onto Skrilla with the nade. And she's going to go ahead and push up and try to finish that one off. And now you can see Immortal and Harvey back there leaning, trying to see if she was going to come around the corner. And she's going to go ahead and finish off Skrilla. And Harvey's just standing in the field. Definitely not the good strategy right there. And that's going to be it for Team 7. Nice job to shred it. Eve going to get knocked in the process, but her team should have no problems getting her back up. And you can also see Lethal was definitely about a one-shot right there as well. So let's go ahead and switch to some other people, see what they're doing. Let's go up here to Yasnaya, check in with New England Whalers. And they are going to be right on Team 12. Right now, Skittle currently knocked. And I believe Lizzie just got knocked as soon as we switched over here as well. You can see Ice jumping out the window. Coots and Kronos going to be pushing forward on those two knocks. Going to go ahead and stir Skittle real quick. And it now looks like they're going to go and get Lizzie as well. So Exclusive's going to be over there on top of the 3-story. Not really too much she can do over there. Where's their other one at? And Winters is going to be almost at the very top of the apartment over there as well. So right now, most likely they're going to try to keep it a little quiet and try to get a little bit farther into this first round. Nameless is also going to be in Yasnaya as well, but they're going to be in, I think it's the back corner over there, in the my favorite buildings over there, the 2-story red tops. Let's go down here with Team 22 and see what's going on between them and Team 5. So one member still standing for ADP. And how many left on Shadow's team? So 2 left for his team as well. So ADP is going to move over to, in my opinion, the worst fucking building in PUBG. And going to get the knock on a Shadow right there. Where the fuck is Shadow? So Shadow was out in the open. Not sure where his teammate is at, though. Let's see where this battle with lag is going on over here. Where are these dudes at? So they're going to be down by the farm area, but I really don't see anybody around them, so I'm definitely not going to switch over there. Let's see how close these guys are up in Yasnaya. Let's check in with Nameless real quick. What is that? Trust me, you hiding in the bushes? What platform are you watching on? I know Twitch does give some people problems. Nah, not Android. I meant like, because my chats are all combined. I see all of the chats for every single platform I stream to. So if Twitch is giving you problems, I recommend it to either switch to like Mixer, Facebook, or YouTube. It has something to do with some people's browser settings. I'm not sure what goes on with it. So Mommy's going to get a knock onto Shroud. Going to go ahead and get Thirst rocking out with the UMP 9. Sorry, it's not the UMP 9 anymore. What is it, the UMP 45? To me, that gun now is completely fucking garbage. So Team 4 rotating. And for a second, I thought they were going to go right into Team 5. I'm going to go ahead and switch off these guys. And Team 11 is going to be rotating by, what is that, one guy for Team 23 right there. And let's actually go down here with lag. Team 4 is going to be rotating by them right now. Let's see if they have some kind of shot on them. Smokey Joe going to be rocking the new M16. Does not look like any shots landed on Pika as he rotated by. And gonna go over here with Nameless. Let's see them battle it out between them and I believe that is War Criminals over there. Yeah, so that's Chewy. So War Criminals, I want to say, has been coming to my weekly scrims for months now. And Chewy is gonna get knocked by the DP and thirsted fairly quickly. C-Dub gonna be off in the distance. Still remember one of the ESL matches we had, I think it was in phase 1 or 2 of this season, coming across this exact bridge. Tempo was in each of the 4 corners of the road, and as soon as we drove by on the vehicle, literally all 4 of them stood up and absolutely annihilated every single one of us. And Kunta is going to get the knock onto C-Dub. So there's 2 teams in North George. They're not close enough yet to switch over to them. We still have the 2 teams over there in Yasnaya as well. 1 team's still in Novo, so they're definitely taking some blue zone damage right now. They're going to have to make their way across the bridge. They shouldn't have any problems. Nobody's going to bridge camp just yet. And let's just see what Team 2 is up to for the moment and see how close Team 21 actually is. And I know there are 2 SS teams in here, so I'm going to take a stab at this one. I believe Team 21 is going to be Soul Sisters. And then I believe the other one might be like Team 6 or 7. So Marino is going to go ahead and jump out. Going to see Mocha running across the street right there. Going to tag just a couple shots on her as she crosses the street. And I'm not sure if Ice knows that the other 2 teammates are right there beside her. So you can see Mommy coming in just beside the right-hand side of the building. Going to get a knock onto Mocha right there. Going to try to move in to get the thirst. And they're going to have one of the teammates right there as well. One shot's going to place some shots onto Violetta right there. And Ice is going to push in. So Mucka's going to get back up. Mommy's going to try to get some kind of view through the window. Taking maybe 1 to 2 shots in the back right there. Marino's going to go ahead and get knocked. Mommy's going to jump through the window. Get a knock onto Mocha once again. And knock her teammate as well. Violetta's going to go ahead and jump the wall. Take a couple in the back right there by 1 shot. And get the knock onto Mommy. And let's see if Lacey can pull this one off for her team. And so 1 shot still up as well as Hulk. And it may just come down to Lacey right here. And gonna get the knock onto 1 shot. And it is gonna be all up to Hulk right here. And Lacey gets the knock onto Hulk. And my mistake, Marino is back up. And Marino is gonna go ahead and get the last couple bullets into Lacey. That was a very close battle. Let's go check in with Vendetta real quick. Not sure if they were the gunshots just off in the distance I was hearing in my headphones. So War Criminal is going to be up there in Zakari with Tiger Nation. And now we're going to see Team 18 and Team 14 rotating in. Let's go over here with Fuego 8. And I want to say these two teams are exchanging shots while in the vehicles. Church going to get knocked right there with the vehicle explosion. And Zeus knocked right now as well. And I believe Note is too. Only one up right now is Jay. And what is that? Clorox is going to get the final knock on the one player right there. Where is the other Insidious player, though? So Zero. There he is. Going to be off in the distance over there by Fuego 8. And here comes what I... Yep, so the rest of the team is going to roll in now to provide some backup. Thank you, Huntress. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. So I'm not sure why people are having playback issues this time. Maybe it's OBS Live? I hope not. On my end, it's actually making the game run quite a bit smoother than Streamlabs was. Let's go up here with XLR8 real quick. And they are placing some shots just down the hill onto Bleach and his team. And Zero is also going to be just on the back end of the hill facing Apollo. Not too sure if Zero is going to take the shot. You can see him aiming down the sights right now. Definitely sees the dossier right there. Has Jag in his scope. Definitely the smart move not to give his position away just yet. Maybe Twitch is punishing me for trying to open up another stream. Gonna go over here with U7. And they're definitely not as close as the map made it look. I'm gonna go back with XLR8 real quick. And I hit the drop instead. Check in with Jag. So Zero still on that hill line right there. Jag looking in that direction. And I just saw his backpack from around that tree. This could be very bad for Zero. So I'm not sure if anybody has seen the hilarious video of the dude in Africa that did a PUBG video that talks about how he never uses a backpack. And not sure if it was just some bullshit or some real shit. But basically, if your backpack sticks out from the side of the tree, he was showing that you can shoot the backpack. And let's go down here with lag momentarily. So Smokey Joe rocking the Scar with the 6x. You can see vehicle over there with some shot out tires. Saint going to be over there in the buggy. And I believe that is Team 18 now going to be rotating through North George. Let's go over here with Team 13. And they are not going to place any shots on them as they rotate by. They just said fuck it and sent it over that hill, over in the direction of Saint. And Team 6 is going to follow. Let's go up here with Saint and see if what kind of view he's got on them. So they continue to rotate. And I'm going to go over here with U7. I believe I saw some shots being exchanged over here. And now Ice is taking on Team 19. So this is going to be Ice-White. There's actually have two teams in here. So one of them is going to be one of our invited teams, and I think that's the one with Apex Grid and everybody on it. And this is going to be their second team. So week after week, these two teams tend to show up. And now rolls in Team 24. They're going to go ahead and crash the broken wall. Bubba going to get knocked as soon as they jump out of the vehicle. And Coots is going to go down and knock Squiz as well. Elmo and Wilson are going to be on the other side. They're going to jump out. And for a second, I thought they were going to go ahead and thirst him. And Wilson's going to take quite a bit of damage right there as he jumps over the wall. Wilson's going to get knocked as well and thirsted basically instantly. And they are just leaving Squiz over there to bleed out. Elmo trying to play some shots onto Kronos. And definitely not a good spot to hide right there. That vehicle could blow up at any second. So nice aggression right there by Ice. Definitely not a very smart move to crash that compound with people aiming out the windows. And let's check in with Fuego 8. Why didn't it switch? Let's go up here with Accelerate again. So Zero ended up rotating down. Gonna be by the water tower, I think, just in front. And Nameless ended up wiping out in the buggy. And unfortunately, they are gonna have one of their members knocked in the process. And Jag is going to go ahead and confirm that for his team. That's going to be 15 points right there for them. Maniac's going to go ahead and get a confirmed kill onto, I believe that was Keenly. And kind of looked like a Car 9 from the picture. Delay, I actually can't change anything for the stream at the moment while it's currently going. I just recommend to switch to like YouTube or Facebook or Mixer or something like that. And if it comes down to it, if I have to cancel one of the streams, it's most likely going to be Omelet. I don't really see a whole lot of people using that as much as they used to. Let's see if Jag can get Madeline. You can see some shots going downwind, hitting the tree from what I can tell. Ultra going to be rotating by for War Criminals back there. And DN1 is going to be taking down U7. And that is going to be a knock onto Madeline. So we still have quite a few teams. We're going to have 14 teams, and 1, 2, 3, 4, all outside of the circle at the moment. Let's go over here with Team 18. They're going to be on top of the lone person for Team 17. Just going to be to their left-hand side. I'm not sure if they even see it yet. So Prism going to be just in front of them. So Zed is behind the blown-up US. No, it's just me, dude. I stream these scrims every week. This is just the first week of using a different software program. So, with this being the first stream, there's already a bug that I need to figure out what's going on. So, I'll have to do some more test streams tomorrow and figure out what's going on. So now Team 18 has seen Zed behind this UAS right here. They're going to be aiming just in his direction. And Zed probably has maybe one or two landed on him already. And Zed going to get the knock right there onto Diverse, leaving Malik still up. And I believe he just got the knock onto Malik as well. No, just very low on fucking health. But Zone's going to end up doing both of them in right there. Let's go up here with Prism now. Checking in with Scuba. Zed, lowest fucking health himself. Gonna go ahead and get a little bit more. XLR8 gonna have the very top of this hill. Prism does not really have anywhere to go. It's basically a complete open field except for this bunker little like cutout thing in the side of it. Let's go up here with Apollo real quick. And let's go down here with Team 11 and Team 23. And this is going to be the Soul Siblings. And they are going to go ahead and eliminate 5B. So nice job right there by Young. Going to get the last kill for his team. You're going to see the lone survivor for 8DP just off in the distance. Shredded's going to have control over the hill just above these two teams. And Prism, from what I could tell, does look like they ended up rotating down past Zed. So they're no longer at the bunker from what I can tell. And sounds like the shots are coming from Shredded. So Webb is definitely aiming at the little shack where Prism is chilling at. Let's see if Webb can get some knocks. And you saw the 1 foot just coming out of the doorway. If that was me, I definitely would have taken that shot. So Eve is getting some bullets landed on her up there. Zed's still chilling over there at the very edge of the zone. We still have one lone survivor. And it looks like what is going on with my internet connection. So off in the distance, you can see one of the members for Lag currently knocked. And they are battling it out with XLR8. You can see Estella just up there on the top of the hill. And let's go ahead and check in with these guys up here and see what we can see from their view. So they should have just a little bit of the advantage right here, having the high ground. Zed going to be taken out by Webb with that DP. And Scuba's going to be knocked down there by Webb with the AK. And Accelerate's going to be pushing down the hill as well. Smokey Joe is going to be knocked over by the tree right there. And right now, Team 11 definitely has the best cover. So this zone is definitely in favor of them. You're going to see Shadow pushing forward with that buggy. Going to hop out, get the knock onto Bleach. Angel going to jump out, get knocked by Shadow as well, which is going to just leave, I believe that's Gek and Young still standing. Shadow going to end up getting knocked by Kronos with the VSS. And Webb is going to get a knock onto one of the members from XLR8. So right now we're down to our 4 final teams. It's going to be XLR8, Shred It, I'm going to say Soul Siblings, and Ice. Chrono's going to get the confirmed kill onto Maniac. So the good thing about the VSS, in my opinion, is unless you're really close to these guys, they don't really have any idea where these shots are coming from. It's so quiet, and definitely one of my go-tos. Jag going to be eliminated, but doesn't say what from. And they are going to land a few right there onto Kronos. So these are our final 3 teams. Webb going to get a knock right there onto Coots, which is going to leave Kronos by himself. And now the zone is going to move. So Ice is going to have to push forward. Webb's going to end up knocking Gek right there. And Webb going to get the confirmed kill onto Coots, possibly just bled out. And Bleach is going to eliminate Kronos. You can see Eve currently knocked in front of the building, which is going to leave Webb for a, what is this, a 1v4? And right now, this is the only thing keeping Webb alive is this tree. So Bleach gonna try to get a different angle right there. Webb gonna pop some smokes to give himself some cover. Gonna get a knock onto Bleach through the smoke. And Young's gonna go ahead and try to push forward through the smoke. And Webb gonna get the knock onto Young as well. So this is gonna be up to Angel and Gek. From what I can tell, Bleach is crawling up the stairs. Webb is gonna push forward into the building. And pop a nade through the little window. May have just canceled it. And Webb going to get the knock on to Angel. Now there's a 1v1. It's going to be Webb versus Gek. And who got it? And Gek ended up pulling it off for his team. That was a fucking crazy ass ending. Very nice job right there by Webb. So Webb alone going to get 10 kills for his team. Alright guys, I'm going to take some endgame pictures real quick, and then I'll get the next room started up and submit the room codes to the team leaders and tag everybody up. So stay tuned, and we will be back momentarily. Yo, that ending was fucking nasty. I don't think I've had an ending like that in I don't know how many fucking months I've been streaming this shit. Huntress, add me in game. I haven't had a whole lot of people to play with lately. I've just been solo squadding the shit out of everything and taking on pretty much any battle I can get my hands on. Earlier I was playing with Flip and some other people on his stream, having fun in his custom rooms. That shit was actually pretty fun. If you guys haven't partaken in those yet, I definitely recommend it. I think earlier we were playing snipers only and shotguns only, and it was actually a pretty good time. I'm actually not in the YouTube chat right now. I'm just watching it from my OBS software, and I'm talking to you guys through that, Coots. If you want to send me a DM or somewhere on my server, just send me your in-game ID, and I'll add you in-game. I think I went up against one of your guys yesterday or today. Him and his buddy were going at it with me in school apartments. It was actually a pretty badass game. I think it was water, maybe? Yeah, no, it wasn't you. I'm pretty sure it was water and somebody from a different clan, and they were... I'm not sure if I took out the other two teammates, but I only really remember battling him and one other person. But I did take out a couple people that were running towards them in school apartments. Yeah, I kind of felt bad. I think I knocked him and his teammate probably a good 8 or 9 times. And then Zone ended up rotating behind them, so I hopped in a vehicle, got right in the edge of Zone, and started knocking them again once they started trying to make their rotation into Zone. Yeah, that's all I've been playing lately. Basically, I'll play third person when I'm bored, and then when I get tired of not knowing anybody that I'm actually playing against, I switch back over to first person. And I basically just use third person for practicing. All I do is hot drop like Pachinki, boot camp, shit like that. I don't really care about my third person rank at all. And then first person, I don't really care about that too much either. Me, I just play to have fun now. I've kind of been missing playing comp lately, so I think I might think about getting back into that eventually. Definitely missing it after, what is it, like 2 weeks now, not playing. Yeah, it definitely is. Especially when you're going 7 days a week. Fucking, I want to say I did 2 back-to-back ESL seasons, made it phase 2, and then back up for phase 3 in season 2, and then we made it to phase 3 in season 3, and then we also made it in the middle of season 3. We also did the Nemo Cup and made it to the finals in that. So everything was just all at once and basically just wore my ass out. I just needed a break from all that shit. My wife's actually pretty understanding when it comes to this game. She definitely supports my hobbies more than she should. Sometimes I feel bad about it. I've had to cancel quite a few plans to play in some ESL matches. And if Team 14 is watching the stream right now, just so you know, right before I started, if Unknown is going to be the only one on that team, I'm going to have to go ahead and kick. I don't allow any less than 3 players on a team. So that's just a heads up. So we got about a minute until the next match is going to start. And definitely missing Streamlabs already. I just wish it wasn't so fucking crazy on my processor. Like when I first got this laptop with Streamlabs and running emulator, Discord, and everything all at once, I was only using like 2-3% of my processor. And every time Streamlabs would get an update, it would add like 5 to 10% more onto my processor to eventually where it got up to like 70-80% when I was just running what I used to, like, let's say 2 months before at like 3-4%. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get round 2 underway. Hope everybody is in the lobby. Looks like we do have about, 99 people this round. So that should be some challenging shit right there. So let's go ahead and get this one going. Go ahead and switch the overlay for you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my restream chat so I can actually see what you guys are seeing in YouTube right now. Or, sorry, saying in YouTube right now. Yes, Prince, there should be about a 2-minute delay. That's if everything transferred over properly from Streamlabs, which I'm not too sure of at the moment. So there may not even be a stream delay. So if you're watching this and you're playing, please don't be an asshole and stream snipe. Just make it fair to everybody. But I do promise you, if there isn't, next week I will have everything figured out and fixed because I have so bad of OCD that I require everything to be as perfect as possible. Alright, so round 2 is now underway. Basically pretty much the same plane line as last game. It's going to be shifted a little bit more towards the center, allowing teams to have, I guess, a greater range towards the western coast of the island. Still going to have to take a vehicle if they want to head to like crates and all that shit, but not too big of an issue. That's definitely one thing. If you are on a comp team, you do practice is dropping 2 vehicles, and definitely want to have at least 2 drop locations. And my opinion should be one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. That way, if you're in a tight situation, you could just switch from one to the other. And it looks like my game froze. Well, that's awesome. Alright, so bear with me. I'm going to close down the emulator real quick and restart it. Hopefully it puts me back in the fucking game. I don't know what is the different using OBS compared to Streamlabs, but it seems like tonight I am running into nothing but a couple of issues. Well, let's see if it lets me back in. Alright guys, so we're back in. I do apologize for that. Not sure exactly why it froze. So, we have a couple teams in Rozhok. And you can see Fuego 8 placing some shots onto somebody. I don't see anybody. Actually, Team 7 is right across the street. And that is going to be Skrilla and his team. And you're also going to see No just off in the distance as well. Ryan going to get the knock onto Immortal. And Miss going to get knocked by, who's that, Node up there? So, Skrilla and his team. Unfortunately, I believe 1 or 2 of them getting knocked right there. I believe it was Immortal. And Insidious came in and definitely third-partied the shit out of Fuego 8. You can see Skrilla is about a one-shot, and Church going to be down. It's going to be up to Ryan. You're going to see Jay and Zeus rotating out to the left-hand side. Jay going to get the final shots onto Ryan with the Uzi, and that is going to be it for Fuego 8. Glitch, head over to YouTube. Apparently, for some reason, my stream's having some trouble on Twitch that I'll have to figure out when it is all said and done tonight. Other than that, from what I can tell, it does look like everything else is working properly. Alright, so nice job right there by Insidious. We're going to go ahead and rotate out of here. Let's go over here with New England Oilers and Yasnaya. They're going to be battling it out with Team 12. And that is going to be Ice White. So currently, Kronos looks to be knocked. Coots going to be just off in the distance. Actually, no, Coots is right there with Lizzie. Kronos going to be back up now. And Winter's going to get the knock on to Kobe with the Uzi. Coots is having a little dance right here with Lizzie. Lizzie going to throw a nade up through the window. And I take that back. It was actually a smoke. So in certain circumstances, like you saw right there with Lizzie, you can actually fake your enemies into thinking you are throwing, let's say, mollies or nades or something at them when it's actually something that is not lethal just by the sound of it. You can't really tell except for, I'm not sure if the smoke grenades have a, what is it, the pull pin sound like the nades do or not. But when it's bouncing beside your feet, you don't even think, you just jump away from that shit. Gonna get a knock onto Lizzie through the window. And Coots is gonna go ahead and push forward, get his team those 15 points. And now it is just gonna be down to Exclusive and Dabs. Let's see. I'm not sure. For a second, I thought they rolled up in a vehicle. So are they gonna jump in it and get out of here? No, they're going to go ahead and fight. Coots is going to play some shots onto Exclusive and get the thirst as quickly as that one happened. And now it is just down to Dabs. So you can see Kronos and Coots going to storm this compound. Dabs going to be on the top level. And Coots going to get knocked with a shotgun. Nice ledge grab. I actually do love that new update. And Kronos going to chase Dabs down and land the last couple bullets into his back as he vaults across and ledge grabs to the next building. Was not able to make it far enough inside to get some cover. But very nice attempt right there by Dabs. Who else is close together? Let's check over here with XLR8. See some shots being exchanged between them and Team 3. Team 3 rotating by. Jag currently knocked. And this is going to be Insidious. Apollo putting in some work. Down comes Estella. And unfortunately, that's going to be it for XLR8. I really thought Apollo had that one. But very nice job to XLR8. And Insidious is going to take out, which I believe, the second team I've seen tonight so far on stream. Let's go up here with Team 21 now. Currently taking on Team 2. I want to say this is the other ice team. Don't go. Oh, actually, I was actually right on it for once. So, all four of them still standing. And 3 members from Team 21 gonna be in the same apartment building. Lag's gonna be rotating in. And are they going to stop or continue going is the question. Going to see a flare go off just in the distance. That's actually pretty fucking close too. Let's check over here. Marino trying to play some shots onto lag as they rotate by. From what I could tell, did not look like anything ended up landing though. I feel like my fucking Canadian just came out in that word. So, as the night goes on, I probably will get more hyper. I am almost done my Red Bull, so it should be kicking in at any moment. So I do apologize if I talk faster than normal. A lot of Southerners down here in North Carolina say sometimes it's hard to understand me, I guess because they speak at a slower pace than I do. Sometimes I have to slow myself down. So I do apologize. I have kind of bad ADHD, but I try to control it as best as possible. Violetta going to get knocked right there. Should have no problems with the revive, though. Has a teammate fairly close. And right now, the teams are pretty much all evenly spread out. You can see Team 22 rotating right into Nameless right now. And another fucking flare going up. I still haven't decided what I want to do with the flares yet. I know a lot of events are banning the use of flares. I pretty much just leave it up to whatever you guys want to do. So if you guys want to use flares or not, just let me know and we'll figure out the rules for next week. Mommy getting some shots landed on him right there on the top of that one. And I believe War Criminals is taking some shots onto Ice White over there by the drop by shooting range. So U7 going to be rotating in. They are going to go right into Team 22. So I'm going to switch to them, see if this one ends up how I think it might. Because Team 14 definitely right here. They're going to rotate way close to Nameless on that one. And you're going to see Shredded just at the compound to the right-hand side as well. And they're the ones with the flare. Oh, shit, that fucking sucks. The flare is on top of the roof. But if I remember correctly, don't these have a door on the outside, or am I wrong? Yeah, that sucks. Clout gonna get knocked by Shadow with the car 9. They may have been distracted just a little bit trying to knock it off with some nades. Look how close that thing is to falling off. Yeah, you're true, Huntress. I just know all the shit that went down in ESL and fuck, what was the other one? That people were just saying it's unfair that not everybody gets the weapons and the vehicle that comes out of it and shit like that. That new vehicle, I can't even remember what the hell the name of it is, but when you blow that thing up in the very last circle, that thing provides some crazy ass cover. Dave gonna get the knock onto Lethal. Hosa gonna be knocked back there. Nameless gonna be taken on Team 22. Spetsnaz gonna get knocked by DP. And I believe Shadow may be the only one up. Let's go ahead and check in a first-person view on these guys. So you gonna click over or what? Yo, what is going on tonight? Clout gonna take down Dave and I believe one more of them. And let's go over here. We got 3 teams. We got Team 16. I can't read the number underneath her. I kind of agree. The weapons that come out of it, like the M249 or the full auto, or even the fucking MK of full auto, like how nasty is that when you just spray and pray as people are just running into you? Like there's really nothing you can do except be like, the homeboy got me on that one. Kobe gonna get knocked, and Moth gonna go ahead and confirm it for his team. So I believe it is down to Dawn right here for Forsaken. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. I'm not really sure why some of the tournaments like was it Wicked, ESL, all that, they take out Team 1, Team 2, and Team 25. And then it ultimately just depends on your computer. Um, I don't really want to say how much my laptop costs, but it's definitely top of the line. It's running an i9 processor, NVIDIA 1080 Ti. It's got fucking 64, what is it, megabytes or gigabytes of RAM just for what I want to do, not counting the 32 alone for just the operating system. Um, but I mean, if you have the money, it's all there for you. Plus, it also may help that my internet is 300 megabits a second. But I have decided I think I'm going to start streaming my gameplay soon. Um, it's going to come down to I have everything all set up. I'm going to start incorporating a camera into it. I just need a green screen. And after that, I should be good to go. And the other thing I have noticed, Sofa, I switched from whatever the router that came with my internet out. I gave it back to him. I ended up spending the money for a better one. I got the Nighthawk. Shit, I can't even remember which model, but literally, I can see everything in my house using how much of the internet. I can actually scale everything back and send pretty much all of it to my laptop just for streaming. That way I know I'm getting as much as I need at all times. And I definitely like being able to see that as well. So I thought Team 12 was a little bit closer to Team 21. I'm not sure if crates has been looted already or not. So a lot of these teams are slow rolling the zone just a little bit. Unknown for Team 25. Not sure if you are single, but may have gotten lucky. Not sure if you're supposed to be on the U7 team or not. I'll have to check the roster out. So you can see quite a few of these teams are sitting right on the edge of the zone. Um, Not sure if they're just waiting to see where this one's going to rotate to. But the way I've been trying to do things lately is I look where the drop location's going to be, and then I don't go directly towards the drop thinking that's where the zone's going to head to. So from what I've been seeing lately, the zone tends to shift away from the drop. So if the drop is, where is that shit? Back behind Team 18. Where's Team 18 at? So if the drop is right here on the outside of Gaka, I honestly think the zone's going to shift up towards the hospital area, towards like lag, silent mercenaries, war criminals. So let's just see how right I am on this one. Jesus, you weren't kidding, Huntress. I do see like 2-3 flares over there, over that fucking hill. And Zeus gonna be hopping in. Go over there, meet up with Node and Steven. Still not a fan of the vehicle glitch. And let's go over here and check in with Steven and them up on top of this hill. And I actually didn't see 8DP right there directly behind them. Let's go over here and check in with... Trying to remember which one this. It's got to be Soul Siblings. So I was kind of right. Zone shifted dead center. So actually not too bad. Let's go ahead and check in with War Criminals right here. So they are definitely close to Insidious now on top of this hill. And just a heads up for everybody, the Vegas King has invited me to co-stream an event on Sundays with him. I believe it's going to be custom rooms, and it's got its own Discord server for it. So I'll go ahead and post that in the chat just after. No gonna get the final kill right there onto ADP. And narrowly missing War Criminals up there on the top of that hill. I personally hate any zone that ends on top of this thing. I don't know why I hate this hill so much. Let's check in with Mr. Bacon up here. Did I just hear another fucking flare go off? So the drop is just going to be on the back side of the hill. Now you can see Soul Siblings going to be pushing just the edge of the hill. Steven and Node going to be over there to take them on. You can see Gek is going to be hiding just a little bit behind the tree. I'm not sure if they know Angel is just below them though. Out comes the Molly. Does not have the distance on that one. Gek going to go ahead and get knocked. And going to go ahead and get Angel as well right there. So Node going to get 2 more for his team. Let's go see what War Criminal's up to up here. And you can see Shadow pushing with his team on the other side of the hill. C-Dub going to be over there to help out. What I can tell, he's chilling at the drop. And one sole member for Team 21. He's going to get shot from all directions as soon as they come from around that rock. Lag now going to be pushing up to the top. And they are going to be intercepted right now by C-Dub and Chewy. And here comes the rest of Team 21. This is going to be Soul Sisters pushing up. Violetta, from what I could tell, going to be knocked right there. Mocha going to be crazy low on health. And Lacey going to get knocked too. So it's going to be all up to... Actually, they just landed the last couple onto Mocha. But a very nice attempt. C-Dub with that M249 putting in some dirty fucking work. War Criminals now going to have to push down off of this hill. Playzone's going to claim one shot. Shadow going to take down C-Dub. Eve going to get a knock onto Marino with the MK. Playzone going to claim Chewy. And Mr. Bacon was able to make it off of the top of the mountain. You can see just a little bit of damage done by the blue zone right there. And Playzone's going to go ahead and claim Chewy after the knock. Look at all of the teams on the southwest side of that zone. Eve going to get a knock onto Saint with the MK. Let's go over here with Shredder real quick. Clout gonna claim the kill on Saint as well. Keeley gonna knock Node and gonna go ahead and get the Thirst. And I believe gonna take out Steven as well. Clout gonna take out Unknown with the M4. It's possible they just lost track of time. Sometimes I don't even pay attention to the clock. That's one thing I think in-game leaders should be very good at, is managing time. And Smokey Joe gonna get a knock as well as Clout. Mr. Bacon gonna be making his way down to the back compound. Eve now going to be pushing forward. You can see the smoke grenades coming out. Thank you for the follow, plushie. So shred it down to 2 people. Going to be Clout and Eve. Lag going to have 3 members still standing. Mr. Bacon still rocking it out for War Criminals. For a second, I thought Eve went out and I didn't notice it. So they are both still standing. And where is this zone going to shift to? So Shred It going to have just the outside of the zone. Everybody at that compound right now, from what I can tell, is going to have to push out of it. So it may be... I'd say Shred It definitely has a very good position. They're going to have to pick these guys off unless all the smoke nades come out. And let's get a little bit of a better view. And Lag gonna get a knock right there. 2 knocks. And they're gonna go ahead and Thirst. Mr. Bacon gonna rotate around. And gonna come up right behind Clout and Eve. He's gonna hop out. And does Clout take him? I believe. No, actually Shadow took that one. Smokey Joe gonna be knocked in the field. And that is gonna be it for our second round. I believe Lag is gonna take that one. Vegas King, Twitch right now for some reason is having an issue. Everybody that's knocking on or watching on YouTube is not having an issue, so I'll have to figure it out after the stream is done. So I do apologize for that. And very good job right there to Lag. Gonna get a victory in the second round. And let's go ahead and take some end game pictures. Go ahead and get our third round rolling for you guys. So just stay tuned, and we will be back in just a couple minutes. Alright guys, so round number 3, let's see where this line's going to be. We're going to go from basically Kameshki to the edge of military. So, probably the best one so far. Ron, you're fucking crazy. So, first team's going to go ahead and jump out. It's going to be Team 21. Let's see where, I believe that's, what was that, Vendetta? I really don't see the point of playing on an iPad. You can't use it at a fucking LAN event or anything, so why not just play on a phone? Alright, so here we go. Looks like Team 24 is gonna have some action at, from what I could tell, possibly Severny. And let's go over here to Pachinki. God damn, we got some fucking teams in here. So Candor is gonna be knocked. So we're gonna have XLR8, Nameless, Silent Mercenaries, Fuego 8. I'm actually gonna go over here with XLR8 real quick. They seem to be taking on, who is behind them? Fuego 8, I believe. So here's my only issue with Pachinki. A lot of the buildings you run through as soon as you drop, you got a pistol. You got a fucking shotgun. So it's one thing definitely to practice in arcades if you can get in those game types is basically learning how to use those guns. Just that's my one recommendation to every single person that I play with. Pick up stuff that you're not comfortable with. The better you get with something, the better chance you have at staying alive. It's not all about getting the guns you're good with. It's just at least try to use something new. Maybe it'll save your life. You just never know. It could be the 15 points between third and fourth. You just never know. Just take that one chance, pick up something you just never ever use, and just see what you're capable of, and just continue to use it until you actually get somewhat good with it. I mean, you weren't very good when you first started the game. Took a little bit of practice. Same thing as using different guns. So Paula currently going to be knocked. You can see Clorox right there in the little shack just in front. They're going to push around. Going to go ahead and get the finish on him. Clorox going to get knocked in return. And I want to say that one was from Maniac. So Maniac's going to get the knock onto Clorox. Going to go ahead and get the finish. Going to jump down in the basin area. Sofa King, you're going to have to click your profile in the top right, and it'll log you into, I want to say, like your Google account, and you have to change it from inside that. And it's not an instant thing. It will be when you log into the account, but it takes, I think when I did mine, it took a couple hours to switch on my streams and everything like that. So gonna get a knock on a church, gonna go ahead and get the confirm. You see Candor is right in front of that building trying to get around. Where is Team 13? So possible that trying to get over there to miss. Would that be game mode in my chat? So Miss is going to be the final one standing for Fuego 8 and going to be taking on an entire team. And I'm going to go ahead and switch out of this one. Let's go up here with Team 23. Nah, I take that back. Let's go up here with New England Whalers. And they're going to be taking on Team 12. Checking in with Winters right now. And they're going to be taking on Ice White. I just saw my favorite